Hi, how are you? Welcome to North Shore Animal League. My name is Becca. Thank you, I'm good, I'm good. I'm happy that you came in. Before we chat, I just need to tell you that we do nap time here at the animal shelter. I know it sounds silly, but it's actually really good for the animals. So during nap time, we all try to speak really softly and kind of be quiet just to encourage the animals to participate in nap time. So that's what's going on right now. So if you wouldn't mind if we just kept this conversation very calm and quiet, I would really appreciate that. Thank you for understanding. Okay, and you are my 1 o'clock, right? Awesome. Okay. So I understand you're interested in adoption. That's wonderful. First of all, let me just say thank you so much for wanting to adopt out one of our dogs. It really is so helpful in so many ways. You know, it gives this dog a new chance and a new life to live in a home where it's loved, and it also opens up space here for us to potentially save another dog. So we are very, very grateful for everybody who comes in here and is interested in adopting one of our dogs. So really, thank you so much. Yes. Okay, let me just pull up your file, and I'm just going to ask you a couple questions first, okay? And I'm sorry if you do hear a few animals making noise. Most of them will take a nap when it gets to be quiet time, but there are some stubborn ones. So first I'm just going to ask you a couple questions, and then I will show you our catalog, so to speak, of dogs that are available for adoption. Okay? Okay, I'm excited. Okay, here you are. Can you spell your name for me, please? Okay. And what's your address? Okay. So, I guess first I'll ask, have you ever owned a dog before? Okay. Do you currently have any pets right now? Yeah, goldfish count. We just like to have a record of, any pet that you have. I know it seems a little silly, but it's for safety reasons. Okay. Do you have any children? Okay. And do you have a fenced-in backyard, or is it open? Okay. Sure. Okay. Awesome. That's great. That's really good. Does anyone in your house have any allergies? Pet allergies? No? Okay. That's a good thing. Okay. Just 1 second. So are you interested in anything specific, any specific breed or age or gender, anything like that? Nope. Wonderful. So I'm gonna begin by showing you some of our lovely dogs. And what we're gonna do is at the end of this, you tell me all the dogs that you are interested in, and we will go back and meet them, okay? Okie dokie. So before I do this, I also want to talk to you about the types of dogs that we have trouble adopting. And the top two I would say would be Pitbulls and older dogs. So I just wanted, to ask you if you could keep an open mind. Older dogs are really hard to adopt out, especially to, younger families, and unfortunately we do have a lot of them here. And a lot of the times it's not even just older dogs, it's dogs that are full grown and they don't look like puppies anymore. And although puppies are cute, there are hundreds and hundreds of wonderful dogs here that, maybe are only 3 years old, but a lot of the times they get overlooked because they don't look like puppies. The other group of dogs that we seem to have a lot of trouble adopting out are Pitbulls. And it's really, really a shame, and I really like to have people meet a lot of the Pitbulls we have, because actually Pitbulls are an amazing breed of dog. They are extremely loyal and friendly and sweet, and they're really good with kids. They're wonderful dogs. I own two myself, and I love them. And, they get a really bad rap because, since they are strong dogs, a lot of the times they are good candidates, unfortunately, for people who, engage in dog fighting and stuff like that. So it's always the human's fault. It's not ever because of the breed of dog. And a lot of Pitbulls have been very abused. And, they are aggressive because they were abused by humans. But just so you know, for your peace of mind, we screen all of our dogs before we put them up for adoption, and they have to pass a test, in order to deem them adoptable, basically. So all of the dogs that I'm going to show you are good-tempered. So just keep that in mind. Have an open mind. We have a lot of amazing animals here, but I know that you'll make a good decision. Okay, who do we have first? Okay, first we have Cynthia. This is Cynthia. As you can see, she's a mutt. She's a mix between an American Pit Bull Terrier and a Bull Terrier. She's a female. She's an adult, which means she's probably somewhere between 3 to 6 years old. She was first rescued in August 2005, and that was during Katrina, actually. She was found in Louisiana during Hurricane Katrina. It says she is a staff favorite. She is such a sweetheart. She loves to play, and what else does it say about Cynthia? She's housebroken. She's good on a leash. She knows basic commands like sit, stay. She's very lovable, and she would do very well in a home with children over 12 years old. Okay. And here's a nice close-up of her. I love that picture. She's so pretty. Okay. So that's Cynthia, sorry. She's a very sweet girl. Here we have Jin. I did not name him. I don't know why he has that name. Okay. He's also a mix, a German Shepherd and something else we're not quite sure. It's a female. Female named Jin. You can always change the name when you get the dog. A lot of people don't because the dog, answers to their name, but it's really up to you. You can, have a dog learn a new name if you would like. So she's young. She's probably about 1 or 2 years old. She's very sweet. She's a little shy, but once you kind of get to know her, she's very loyal, very affectionate. She's really intelligent, curious, adventurous. She's very good with kids 6 and older. She's good on a leash. She knows some basic commands. I think she would suit your home really well. She's got a nice, beautiful color. I love her eyes, personally. I think they are just lovely. That's the only photo I have of her. I like this one. This one is Trigger. He's a Jack Russell Terrier mix. He's a male. He's young, probably 1 or 2. And, you know, he's a smaller dog. It's the smallest one we've seen so far today. He's really sweet. He's really friendly. He's really affectionate. He's very good with kids. He really, really likes food a lot. He's always stealing food from... Sometimes we'll bring dogs up to the front desk and let them hang out with us for a little bit. And he's always stealing food from everybody who's working. It's not a good habit, but it's very funny. That's the only picture of Trigger. So he's definitely a very energetic dog. Jack Russell Terriers have a lot of energy, a lot. Just keep that in mind. But I think, you know, for someone who has kids, he would be really nice to take for walks and stuff like that. Okay, let me get the next few up for you. Got some cute ones. And remember, these are all animals that you can see today, right after this. And they can all be adopted as soon as today, actually. As a courtesy to you, we do spay and neuter all dogs that come through here. So that is one thing you don't have to worry about. We also often will help out with a lot of their healthcare expenses if they have any. Okay, this is Duke. Isn't he handsome? He's a Labrador Retriever and Terrier mix, which is a very interesting mix, actually. He's really sweet. He's young. He's probably 1 or 2 years old. He loves to play. And it says that he would be good with children 12 and older. So, you know, kids that can run around with him, play in your yard and stuff like that. And, yeah, here's some more pictures of Duke. He's very, very handsome, I must say. Look at that face. It's very difficult for me to work here because I want to adopt all of these dogs. I already have 4 at home and 3 cats. So, I think that's probably about it for me. But I'm always tempted to buy more because they are all wonderful dogs. And they all are so unique, you know, they all have their own different personalities, and it's so cute. Okay. This is Jasper. He's adorable, isn't he? So Jasper is a Chihuahua mutt mix. We don't really know everything that he has kind of going on, you know. He's an adult, so, you know, he's an older dog. I'd say probably somewhere between 7 and 10 years old. But do keep in mind that the smaller the dog, the longer they live, actually. So, Jasper was a rescue from a mill, a puppy mill, which is a really horrible place for dogs to grow up. And a lot of dogs that come from puppy mills have some behavioral problems. I wouldn't say that's the case with Jasper, but he does have some trust problems. He's kind of nervous and shy. He needs somebody who's patient and who's willing to give him time for him to develop trust. So, but he's really sweet. He's housebroken. He's very curious. He kind of just likes to relax. If you're looking for a lap dog, he is a good candidate for that. And he has 2 different colored eyes, which is so cute. Okay. This is another Chihuahua. with a name that is confusing to me. We have a lot of people on our staff, so a lot of the names, I don't know where they came from. But this is Bio. I don't know what. But he's another rescue dog from a puppy mill. He's very shy. He's a lot like Jasper. He's very shy. He's going to take a little bit to trust you. He barks a little bit. He's never even remotely tried to bite anyone, though. He's just scared is the thing. He's really good with kids, 12 and older. He's good on a leash. Again, he's a really good lap dog. He likes a calm environment. So, you know, anyone with little kids, I would say maybe not, because it might be a little bit too much for him. But he's a really, really sweet dog. Okay. This is Tacey. Tacey is a mix, a German Shepherd and something else that we don't really know. She's a girl. She's quite a large dog. So that would be definitely something you would need to, you know, be okay with. She's really, really sweet, very affectionate, loyal, curious, adventurous. She's very playful, very fun-loving. She's housebroken. She's very food motivated. So when you're trying to train a dog, if they're food motivated, that's a good thing. You just have to keep her away from the dinner table. She's strong, but she is good on a leash. She knows some basic commands, and she is a little bit on the older side, so she is, you know, wanting to be in a calmer household, and a household with no other pets, just so you know. This is Theodore. Theodore is a Jack Russell Terrier. He's a mix, though, so we're not totally sure what else he's mixed with, but he's a very unique looking dog, if you ask me. He is, you know, he's on the small side. He's very sweet. He's very friendly. Again, he's a Jack Russell Terrier, so even though he's on the older side, he's a lot of energy still. So anytime you know, have a Jack Russell as a pet, you need to be willing to take them for walks. He's very sweet and friendly. He is very enthusiastic. He's very playful. He is a true lap dog, as it says. So he, you know, likes to be handled gently, and he likes to just kind of chill and relax. So again, maybe a calmer home would be good for him. Tickles. And he is 1 year old. He's a mix, some kind of terrier, and we don't know what else. We can do, you know, DNA testing with them, but it's very expensive, and we don't really see the need to unless somebody specifically requests it and pays for it themselves, because, you know, again, it's an expense that's not necessary. And we have a lot of other expenses that are more crucial than that, so just something to keep in mind. So a lot of the times we don't know the full breed of the dog. But yes, he's 1 year old. He's a terrier mix. He loves to play and receive belly rubs. He can be a little nervous around other dogs at first, so, you know, if he's living with other dogs, they should probably bring them to the shelter to meet him first, but I would recommend him only to be adopted into a home with no other pets, just to be on the safer side. And he, you know, is very sweet-natured. He's a little nervous, so probably the less people in the home, the better. You know, he doesn't like a lot of noise. Okay. this pretty girl is Ruby. She's very beautiful. She's very shy at first, but she is very sweet, friendly, affectionate. She's a wonderful dog. You just need to give her a little time to adjust to you at first, and then once she warms up, she is an amazing dog. She needs somebody with a strong leadership. Sometimes she can misbehave a little bit, but that's nothing that just patience and time and training can't fix. She's probably around 6 if I had to guess. I don't know if I said she's a Hound German Shepherd mix, which is a very cool mix if I don't say so. So that's Ruby. That is a name that I do like. Oh, I love this one. Very cool. This is Phoenix, and I don't know if you can tell, but he is part Great Dane. But he's not full Great Dane. He's Labrador Retriever and a Great Dane mix, so he's like a giant lab, basically, which is really, really cool. And I know a lot of people really like labs a lot. He's an adult. He's older. I'd say maybe around 6, if I had to guess. He's very sweet. He's really friendly, affectionate, very playful. He is housebroken and he knows basic commands. And he should be in a house with no other pets. And he does need someone who's willing to kind of be a firm leader with him because he can be a little naughty sometimes. That's okay. This is Samba. Samba is a mutt, Hound Terrier mix. He's young. He's probably like 1 or 2, so that's good. He loves to play. He's really good at walking on a leash, even though he's, a bigger sized dog and he is strong. He's very well behaved on a leash. He is very energetic, so he's looking for someone who has an active household with children 12 years and older. He's a very sweet boy. I think he's very handsome. Okay. We have so many amazing dogs here. And that is why, I really appreciate it when somebody comes in looking to adopt them. And, I am the adoption coordinator. I'm the head of all adoptions at North Shore Animal League. And it can be hard sometimes because we do have a lot of dogs that have been here for a really long time that for some reason get overlooked. But when people like you come in and are so loving and willing to open your home to a new family member, it's a wonderful thing for everybody here. It really is. Okay, let's look at her. I think you would like her. Probably him too. Okay. I wish I could adopt them all. Okay. Okay. Oops. This is Gloria. She is a Labrador Retriever mix. She's a young dog. She's probably, 1 or 2. She's, a medium-sized dog. She's not too big. She has short hair, so she doesn't really shed very often. It says she is a Southern Belle straight from South Carolina. She's a bit shy, so she would prefer a calmer, quieter home. And it says that it is okay if she has a home with other dogs. It says she really shines in the right setting, so we definitely have to find the owner who's really specifically right for her. We recommend someone who has had previous dog experience and has a secure fenced-in yard. And she would be wonderful in a household with children over the age of 6. This is Kendall, a personal favorite of mine. She is a beautiful dog, and she is a Labrador Retriever and a Terrier mix. She's 4 years old. She's very smart. She even knows how to give you paw, and she knows how to play dead, which I think is very impressive. She's very good at walking on a leash. She would do great in a home with adults 21 and over and no other pets. She's a little bit older, I'd say, maybe around 5. Here's an interesting one. This is Dima. He is a mix, a hound and a pointer mix. He is 9 years old, and he's really, really sweet. It says that he is a gentle giant and a true gentleman. Once he warms up to you, he's so sweet. And I guess he really likes to wear a t-shirt. But it does say he has special needs and will do best in a home with children over 10 and previous dog experience. And you know, any dogs that have some kind of special need, if you're interested in them, we can go after this, meet them, and then talk to their case manager, who has a lot of specific information on the dog. Okay, this is one that I have quite a soft spot for. This is Olive, and as you can see, Olive only has 3 legs, but that does not stop her from being an incredibly sweet, amazing dog. She is a wonderful dog. I really love to visit her a lot. She's a Pitbull and a Terrier mix, and she's from Wantagh, Long Island. She can be shy at first, but when she warms up to you, she's so sweet. So if you're interested in her, I can get you more information afterwards. Okay. This is Paisano. Paisano is some kind of mix, probably Pitbull, maybe Terrier mix, and she's really, really sweet. She's on the younger side, probably like 1 or 2, I believe. She's good with kids 12 and over. And she would like to live in a home with no other small pets. And again, sometimes she can be a little shy, a little hesitant at first, but once she warms up to you, she will love you until the day you die. She's very loyal. Okay, this is Cindy. And Cindy is a German Shepherd mix. We don't really know with what, but she's a very unique dog, as you can see. She's 8 years old. She's a really beautiful dog. She's very sweet, very intelligent, very alert. She will do best in a calm home with children over 6. She's good on a leash and is quite well trained, actually. is Hook. He is a German Shepherd mix. He's young, maybe 2. He's very sweet, very loyal, very affectionate. He is very curious. He's good with kids 10 and older. He needs a little help when it comes to the leash. That's okay. He, is kind of an older puppy. So he still very much acts like a puppy, but is getting into adulthood. So, he's looking for some little guidance, and I'm going to teach him basic commands. But we do ask that, if anyone is interested in Hook, that they have previous experience with dogs. Well, if you feel like you've seen enough animals for now, if you follow me through this door, you can meet with my assistant, and she'll take you to the kennel in the back, and you can meet some of our friends that stuck out to you. Okay? Of course. I really appreciate you coming in here. It takes a special, really loving person to want to choose adoption, and I promise you that it'll be so worth your while. These dogs are amazing, and you have no idea how much it's gonna enhance your life and your family's life. So truly, from the bottom of my heart, thank you so much, and I wish you all the best of luck. Okay? Yes. It's very nice meeting you too. Okay. And, let us know if you have any problems. You can call us. Give the dog a week or 2 to adjust. We do make house visits if a dog is having a particularly difficult time adjusting. But you have my number, okay? Okay, thank you. I'll see you later.